Hello everybody, I have recently bought this Quest mid-motor mid-drive electric bicycle. As you can see, it is pretty cool. This is the part one of the video. There will be two parts. This is the first part. The first part will be about the specifications, and part two will be about the range test. And these will be two separate videos. Without further ado, let's get started with the part one specifications. So this bike, I got it on sale, was $1,500, brand new. Now I did have to assemble and tune it up myself. It took me a day to get all the adjustments right, but it's worth it. On the back, it came with the rack. It also comes with these tie-down strips, as well as a rear light. Now both front and rear lights are LED, as you can see. This is the front light, and speaking of lights, the lights are automatic. There's no light control. Instead, it is controlled by a light sensor when it gets dark. For instance, if you enter a tunnel where as the sun sets, the lights will turn on by themselves. Now below the light, there's also a reflector. Now around the wheels, it also comes with these metal splash guards. They're not plastic, they're metal. And also with the bike, it comes with this metal bottle holder, though I never use it. I don't trust it. I tried it once, my bottle flew out within a few feet. But, you know, at this price, what do you expect? Moving on to the brakes. These came with front and rear hydraulic disc brakes, as you can see. Right there, as well as right here. Yeah, you can kind of see it. And these helmets. These helmets I supplied on my own. They do not come with the bike, obviously. On the wheels, you also get reflectors as well. And this is what the disc brakes look like themselves. With the speeds, you have a Shimano 8-speed cog system, as indicated right here. And the seat height is adjustable, obviously. Moving on to the infotainment system, what I like to call it. Here you have your power button, as well as the button to select different modes. Here you have the, this is not the light switch, instead this is the switch that turns the auto headlights on and off. And you can also have a push hill assist. So when you're going up a hill, you hold that down, it'll actually assist the bike up to 5 miles per hour. You hold the power button to turn it on until it lights up. And there's 5 assist levels. Each level will get you to a top speed of 20 miles an hour. Now the difference between level 1 and level 5, they will all get you to the top speed, is how fast you get there. In other words, acceleration. If you put it to level 5, you'll accelerate really fast. If you leave it at level 1, you'll just slowly accelerate to its top speed. Also, the higher levels are more for steep hill climbing, which I never use. Because once you go above level 1, it really chews up the battery really quickly, so I tend to avoid that. You also have a bell. And here are your power adjustment settings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As you can see, this is what the A stands for, assist level. It says assist 1, assist 2. And if you leave it at 0, it rides just like a regular bike. This will be a best bet for battery saving. In case this is not the level, I always leave it on 0 when I'm on flat grounds. I only put it to 1 if I'm going at a fast cruise or I'm going up a hill. And here's your battery indicator. And speaking of which, this is a 13 amp hour 36 volt battery that's powering this 350 watt 36 volt mid-drive motor by Quest. I don't think Quest makes the motor. I think the motor, yeah, the motor is made by Bafang. On the battery itself, you'll also get a power indicator. Right now it's lighting up as blue, which means that it's more than 50%. When it lights up green, it means it's between 25 and 50%. And when it lights up red, it means it's under 25%. Which is true because we got 3 out of 5 bars here. And this is an LCD display with backlit. The backlit is not adjustable brightness, unfortunately. If you push the power button again, you'll get to your average speed, as well as your trip odometer and your maximum speed you have reached. Now this is inaccurate, I never reached that fast. I don't know how it got that data. It actually came with that data from the factory. But so far I've put about 80 miles on it. It's been doing really good. Now the battery is rated for 40 to 50 miles. And even on power level 1, I was only to get up to 35 miles. Now this is not cold weather, I only weigh 70 kilograms. So the battery on this bike is somewhat overstated. If you're a bit heavier and use power assist setting more, you can expect even less range. Kind of disappointed with that. Without further ado, let's go ahead and take it for a little test spin. I'll put my helmet on. Oh, I forgot to mention, it also comes with this heavy duty plastic kickstand that's actually adjustable. You can take a Allen key and adjust the length of it. This is my preferred length. And this is my preferred seat height. Normally I do like the seat a little bit shorter. Let's go. So let me demonstrate how this works. This camera is really heavy. Anyways, right now I'm just pedaling myself. You can see we're going about 7 miles per hour. If I put it to 1, the motor kicks in. And if I put it to 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, I'll just, spray up to 20 miles per hour in no time. Unless I'm going up a steep hill, which does what those higher assist levels are actually for. Because on a flat ground power 1, level 1 is enough to get you fast enough. So I'm just gonna take a loop around this parking lot. You can hear the motor kind of going, and now we're really accelerating. We already got to 12 miles per hour. So, and that's pretty much it for this e-bike review video, part 1. I'll have the part 2 coming up where I actually do the real range test. I'll reset the trip odometer and fully charge the battery and see how far does it actually go. Because when I did get 35 miles out of it, it was only at 90%. But I'll do a real range test and see how it goes in the near upcoming future. So, oh, I forgot to mention the tires are actually made by Kanda, and they're pumped to 55 psi, so they're not low on air or anything. It's just, it's somewhat overstated. You see now we only got 2 bars left for some reason, and that was hardly any, that was hardly ever any riding. So, well, that's pretty much it for this video. Hope you guys enjoy it. As always, stay subscribed. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell.